Great finds today. I've got some battery-operated, animal-themed, cool stuff. This is Teddy Ruxpin, and I got a hack on Teddy Ruxpin. I'll tell you about in a second. This is Teddy Ruxpin. He tells stories. He will tell you a story. You follow along in a book. You get cassette tapes with him. You just turn them on here.
He's been a good friend of mine for a long time.
I think he's talking about me.
To our new friend, Grubby.
Oh, hi there. How are you?
Remember, turn the page. Hey, Grubby, do you remember?
Well, anyway, that's a story. Teddy's telling a story, of course, about a friend named Grubby, which sounds like a not very nice name. Anyway, the tapes here, if you put regular tapes in Teddy Ruxpin, it will not be animated. And I tried it, and I thought, man, why can't... Wouldn't it be nice if we could hear some good old Lionel Ritchie with a pastel sweater, cassette tape? How awesome would that be? You play him in, he will play, but he wouldn't be animated. Then I looked at the tape. What is different about this tape? I tried to read about it. Oh, there's something in the code in the tape. It's all kinds. Just guessing. Then I looked at the top, and there's these two things that aren't on a regular cassette. So I took Lionel, took a knife. I know it looks professional, but I did that by hand. And I just took those two things out. I looked in the back of the cassette. And right there, there's a little thing that will allow you to put this in. Shut that. Okay, well, maybe that's not the best tape, and that's not Lionel's best-known song. Let's see, I think we have some other ones, some more easy listening ones on here. But anyway, that's a Teddy Ruxpin hack. It's not that hard. It's not that complicated. There's not secret codes in a Teddy Ruxpin tape. Anyway, Teddy's cool. You can read along with books. Next thing you have, something that's become very popular. It is Big Mouth Billy Bass. This is Big Mouth Billy Bass. He sings two songs. Take Me to the River, of course, which isn't appropriate. And Don't Worry, Be Happy. I don't know who he's talking to there. Maybe other fish. But this one, it is motion censored. So if we turn it on, we can turn it on in the back. There's no volume.
Here's a little song I wrote. Might want to sing it note for note.
Sing.
Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy now.
Very cool.
Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy.
Okay. All right. So Big Mouth Billy Bass, he has become quite popular. He does sell for all over the place if you look for him on eBay. I've seen him anywhere from $20 to $80. It's ridiculous. This one works. Sometimes the gears don't work. This is the motion sensor. I have turned that off because that would be so annoying to hear that song every time. This is taxidermy. It is not real taxidermy. This was not a real fish. No fish was harmed in the making of this toy. Some taxidermy in. The only thing I got in this week was a 1 foot. Just 1 foot. I don't know what you use this for. I think this is more of a weapon. It's a weapon. It's kind of a deer hoof. I don't know what happened to the other three. But that did come in, and this will scare children. It's a tap dancing deer. Now, this deer was hit by a car, so he was... I don't know if that's humane, but it was an accident. That's how we got this deer. It's one deer hoof. I don't know what happened to the rest of them. He is somewhere out on Route 30. Now, the other thing I have here is a little Tykes Hippo. Now, this is a flashlight, and I need to put better batteries in this because you just do this. And he makes some sort of hippo sound. Some of the batteries are out. You still have the light there. Now, hippos are an interesting animal. They are native to Africa, as you probably know. But you can go and see these somewhere else. Where can you see them? Well, they are in Colombia right now. And they are actually called cocaine hippos. Why are they called cocaine hippos? Because Pablo Escobar had 4 of them. So he had 4 of them, and when his empire crumbled, they didn't know what to do with them, so they left them at his estate unattended. They multiplied to like 16. They went out and they were killing cattle. Then someone killed one. The animal rights activists were not happy with that, so they've tried to figure out a way to cull the herd. But as of right now, these things, they're not blue, are roaming around Colombia, which sounds strange. These are very, very dangerous animals. And luckily, they were almost in this country. In 1910, a U.S. representative of Louisiana introduced the American Hippo Bill. We almost had them here. To authorize the importation and release into the bayous of Louisiana. He thought they would eat any invasive species. It almost passed. He had, Teddy Roosevelt was for it, who was president at the time, the U.S. Department of Agriculture, the Washington Post, and the New York Times praised the taste of the hippo as like cow bacon. Can you imagine how much bacon you could get off a hippo? The American Hippo Bill did fall just short. So now when you go to New Orleans, you don't have to be afraid of hippos. Anyway, these are all animals. And I made it into toys. A hippo, very dangerous, but this is a light. A fish, I don't know if you play with the fish, but Billy Bass is awesome. Deer hoof, good luck. And Teddy Ruxpin. Teddy Ruxpin, if you see a bear in the wild, you're supposed to lay down and play dead and he won't eat you. Which would be very, very hard to do. Anyway, if you do, now that I fixed the Lionel Ritchie tape, put on some Lionel. Who could maul and kill someone listening to that pastel sweater and silky voice of Lionel Ritchie?